Hi everyone. Today let's see what if everybody in the Dent app choose to put $100 um, for the Afterburner program. So Dent is launching a new loyalty program called Afterburner. The name sounds a bit weird, but just a loyalty program. You can think of it as a loyalty program. And through the loyalty program, there are three different levels. So you have a starter level, medium, and then a high one. Let's say we go for the higher one, which we don't know how much tent is needed. Let's say we put $100 worth of tent for the loyalty program. Remember, the loyalty program allows people to get free voice minutes, free voice calling minutes, which is very good idea. So that people get the idea of by holding something, they get some true value out of it. So let's see what your $100 worth of tent could be in the future if everybody chooses to participate in the Afterburner loyalty program. Yep. So before going further, let's have a look at what's the previous all-time high price of Dent. So Dent hit its 10 cents in January 2018. So that was in 2018, a year ago. So 1 year ago, Dent app uh, wasn't there even. It was just launched on 25th of December or so in 2017. So they didn't have much users. They were not live in many countries, just a couple of countries. So even at that time, with zero users and not many attraction, Dent made a all-time high of 10 cent. And remember, in the past 1 year, the whole cryptocurrency market has gone down by have been a really bad market. So Dent also had to follow the same sentiment of the market, which all the other coins are having. So it came down really low. So you can see the graph. It's fallen all the way down now. And let's see what's the current price today. So the current price is today is not even is 1/10 of a cent, which is really low. So that's the current price today. So previous all-time high versus current price. Let's do an analysis here. So the previous all-time high was 10 cent, and the current price is you can see 0.00009 cent, which is you can say it's 1/10 of a cent. So the Dent loyalty program is targeted towards bringing scarcity to the supply of the coin. The reason most of the people in the Dent community is more worried about is the supply of Dent. Right now, Dent has a supply of 44 billion tokens. They get really scared about the supply. But remember, Dent has 13.3 million users and it has got live in 40 more than 40 countries, and you have voice calling going live in 50 countries as well. And then there's quite a lot of other features coming in the future. So remember, if even 1% of the 13.3 million users choose to hold Dent, that will remove 25% of the tokens from the supply directly. So that should equivalently produce a 25% increase in the price, at least from my opinion, because the scarcity should equate to the give the equal or more amount of pressure on the open market normally. So let's have a look at the loyalty program. So they have three different levels, attracting three different groups of customers. So the white one allows you to get 100 free minutes of calling, and then there are more appealing, interesting ones as well. They get more 10% more referrals. So the Bangladeshi guys who are trying to hack Den now, they don't need to hack. They just put $100 and they could get more tokens for referring, and they get free minutes as well for calling different countries. So literally, they can buy a SIM and put $90 or $100, then participate in the Dent Afterburner program, and then you get free minutes for holding Dent in the Afterburner program. So that's the thing that they're aiming. The Elite Dent, the Dent Elite is the third level one, which is I guess we don't know yet how many tokens are needed to participate in the Dent Black one. So let's assume 100,000 tokens is needed. 100,000 Dent tokens is roughly around $90 today's market. Let's have a look. So how much dent is needed for the afterburner, and how much it could cost my wallet? That's the question I would ask if I am watching this video. I can understand what I'm getting, but I really need to know how much it actually costs and what I am actually getting, and what's the future uh, value of holding it. I know if I hold it for 1 month, I get some free minutes, extra minutes for calling different countries. That's fine. But what is the future looks like? Okay, I'm happy to put $100. What my $100 will look ahead after a year or a 2 year period? That's a question I would always think. Okay, immediately I get voice minutes as an incentive. But what about the future? Because I'm holding upfront $90 out of my pocket and giving it to somebody else, right? So as a as an investor, as a guy customer putting my hard-earned money, I would definitely ask this question: why I need to put $90 and what it looks like in the projected future. So let's have a look that from that perspective. So current price is 9 cent. It's one tenth of a 0.000, which is the lowest you can think of, and 100,000 dent would roughly cost like $90 in current market price. It's just today's price, remember. So, and that could be like 80 euros, and that could be like 7,500 taka in Bangladeshi currency. And whereas in Indian currency, it would be roughly like 6,250 rupees. So let's have a look at the next question. What is attractive to put $90 of my hard earned money into dent? What am I getting here? What is the catch? Don't fool me. I would definitely ask these questions. So remember, as I said, Dent hit 10 cents when the Dent app was not even there, and there was zero users in fact. So right now, Dent has 13.3 million users, and with the voice calling and afterburner loyalty program, Dent could reach more users than it was before today. It could even be the next WhatsApp or Viber or Skype. Who knows? We don't know. Because the rate at which Dent is growing and reaching more users on a daily basis, it's really amazing. In 1 year's time, they have got roughly around 13.3 million users, and the number of users are growing at the rate of 100,000 per day. It's increasing every day, and they have 180,000 active daily users. The daily active users means registered and actively using, and new users. There are roughly around 180,000 users every day. They are coming back and for buying either data or for some getting referring then to other users. And users are spending more than 6 minutes of their time on an average on the Dent app, which is a very good positive market indication that it has big attraction as a app now. Dent has now all the chances to hit its previous all-time high of 10 cents, and if it hits your 10 cents again, what your $90 will be looking like. Let's have a look there. So if it hits the 10 cent back again, let's be very conservative here. So if it hits the 10 cents back again, your $90 worth of Dent today, you can multiply 100,000 Dent times 10 cents. That is going to be $10,000. Let's see what $10,000 is actually worth in different currencies. Yeah, to give a big picture. What $90 could become $10,000? Are you really mad? Does money grow in the tree or what? You might ask this question. But look at here. So this is what we see based on what the all-time high price was. So $100,000. I'm not providing any financial advice or suggesting you anything here. It's your do your own research and analyze. All I'm saying is it hit the previous high of 10 cent, and if it hits again, this is what it's worth. Your $100,000 is worth 7 lakh rupees and 8,900 euros. So your $100 on bank will take 963 years to become $200. So imagine you get value for holding $90. You get free minutes of calling, and you let your value of $90 to grow as more users start